I'm just thinking, am I crazy?
My brain just froze. I'm completely stuck on the numbers right now.
As always, I'm super clumsy.
My finger, where's my finger? Oh my god, this is difficult. This is very difficult. I will be triggered by many things, probably for the rest of my life.
Good morning and welcome to my first vlog ever. Today is second half of September, Saturday, beautiful weather. After some cold and rainy days, and I mean very cold, we finally have sunny weather. That means only one thing, that we need to take care of our plants. I've been neglecting my indoor plants for quite some time. They need repotting. So we will take them there, we will repot them, we will, I, hopefully with your help, I will prepare my pots for some autumn decoration already. And after we take care of the plants and clean the balcony, hopefully we will be able to paint there. But first, I need coffee.
So, I lied to myself when I thought that today was gonna be a productive day. It's already noon, and a part of having my morning coffee. And what else did I do? Oh, I watched some. No, I didn't watch. Binge watched some YouTube videos. So I had my morning coffee, watched TV, and that's it. And it's already almost 1 p.m. Let's get to work.
So at this time it's, I don't know if you've seen me over there when I was standing over there, probably not. At this time it's 3 p.m. I'm almost done with balcony. I have only a little left, but I'm done with plants, so it's just cleaning time right now. But I'm very hungry, so I didn't eat yet. I only had my 2 morning coffees, so it's time to cook and do a little cleanup in the kitchen. You might be wondering, how is it possible that I have so much me time during Saturday? But that's only because I am home alone this weekend. No, well, this weekend. I was home alone yesterday, but I had to work, obviously, on Friday in my day job. So I didn't really have time to do any cleaning or gardening or painting. But I'm home alone today as well, and my partner and my baby are coming back tomorrow, so that's why today I have the time to actually spend on myself and on activities that I like, which is finally taking care of that balcony. And I wonder if I have enough. I need to give some greens to our canaries. So finally I have the time today to take care of the balcony after a long time, and hopefully I will be able to paint in the evening or afternoon. The problem with me and with many ADHD people is that we make so many plans and ideas for such a little time. So it's Saturday. I got out of bed around 10-ish. Till 1 I was basically not capable to do anything. I was binge watching YouTube videos, drinking my morning coffee. I was slow cooking my beef broth, so at least that I did. And that's it. 3 hours went by super quickly and I didn't do anything. I wanted to do the balcony, which I am almost done with. I need to cook at least soup for myself so I don't die of hunger today. I wanted to paint. I have ideas for... I want to finish several paintings, and today I wanted to work on Delusion from my Courage series. I wanted to work on my world maps that I have in the bedroom, and I was also thinking about working on one master study that I have, which is huge. It's 150 centimeters by 150, so that's a huge one, and I wanted to work on all 3 today. Plus, I wanted to wash the windows in the kids' room. I wanted to dust the whole apartment. I wanted to wash the curtains. I'm just thinking, am I crazy? Am I? I probably am. I never know when to stop. But the good thing is that now that I know that I have such difficulties with life and with planning, now I know that I overplan and overschedule all the time. So at least at the end of the day, when I do half of the stuff that I actually planned, or third, or maybe even 1, I am not sad or angry or don't feel incompetent anymore, because I know that at the end of the day I did something And what I did is probably what I was supposed to do during the day, or what I could do during the day, because my plans are always overworked. And it doesn't matter if it's my plan for my day job, how many things I want to get done, or it's my plans for painting or cleaning or even holidays. I always overschedule. Always. I must not be the only one. How is it possible that you don't like me, guys, that much, since I am the only one feeding you? I'm really thinking, what should I do? I mean, I will definitely be painting. I need to take advantage of the Saturday being all alone here, and it's 3:20 by now. But you know, I'm not really a morning person. Sometimes I am pretty productive in the mornings, but not in my art or any creative meaning. In the mornings, I'm either very lazy and I stay in bed or in front of the TV for quite some time, or I get productive with cleaning. That's basically the only thing I can do to be productive in the mornings. And usually when it comes to my creativity, it comes in the afternoon, which is the best setup for a content creator, because in the afternoon the lighting is terrible. I need to finish cooking because I'm really hungry. I need to finish the balcony since I already started. I will probably not be doing curtains today. Might do them tomorrow. How many carrots will I do? That's 4. So no curtains today. I might take them off at night and start the washing machine to be done in the morning so I can hang them again. Might do that, but I will not be really spending too much time on it today. I need to get a creative mind. But I'm really thinking, what shall I do? Shall I be working on my Courage series? I have, how many paintings do I have? I have 5 done. Yeah, I have 5 done, except of sides. Sides I will be doing at the end, at the very end. So I have 5 paintings done, 2 prepared, and 3 not started. That's gonna be a series of 10 paintings. So shall I do a Courage series today? At least 1 painting. I think I could finish 1 painting today. This is a delusion. Delusion could be done today if I feel like it. Possibly endurance as well. That could be at least started. Or do I want to take off the map or the master study that I'm working on? Or another idea, since it's already second half of the September, as I already mentioned. What date is today? I think 20th, 21st of September. I was thinking about creating some autumn or maybe Halloween greeting cards. And I need to do some thumbnails and throw some ideas in my sketchbook. And do I want to do that since autumn is already behind the corner? It's not behind the corner, autumn is here already. So should I do autumn greeting cards so I can post them on Etsy and hopefully sell at least one? I've actually never sold anything on Etsy. I have a store there. What do I have there? I have my 7 continents prints there. I have 2 paintings from my empowerment series. What else? I have little dream catcher painting that I just thrown on the canvas. Should I start a greeting card business? When I say it like that, greeting cards business, it sounds so professional, so big. When in truth, it means just, you know, creating few, maybe 4 greeting cards and just throwing that out on the internet, hoping someone will like them and buy first item from me. I'm saying it like I've never sold any paintings. I have sold paintings, some that I made. It was either commission paintings or it was sold on Marketplace on Facebook, but I never sold anything on Etsy. And I don't know what happened to Marketplace. I think it was closed in our region for some reason. And I think I probably know why. Lately there were so many scams on Marketplace in our region. I don't know whether anywhere else as well, but in our region it was full of scams. I was being contacted by scammers all the time, saying that they want to buy my products or my items that I was selling, and then saying that they will pay up front, they will get the courier to my address, so they need my address, they need my bank account details so they can send me the money.
As always, I'm super clumsy and I spilled the soup all over me. Which is, yeah, that's typical me. So I will quickly finish the balcony, and once I'm done, I will just take a shower and then we will do some creative stuff. Hopefully. Hopefully. Good morning. Again, it's Sunday already. I really didn't have energy to vlog yesterday. I finished at balcony. I took shower. I did 2 rounds of laundry. I was on a long phone call with my mom. And of course I didn't do the windows, I didn't do the curtains. Surprise, surprise. But I took that painting, you can see, that one over there. It's a beautiful, it's the master study I was mentioning. I found it on internet and I instantly fell in love with it. It's by Timothy M. Parker. This is the original. At least that's how my printer printed it. My printer is really bad, so the colors might not be as the original, but I definitely love it. I have fallen in love with this painting the second I saw it. It's not my style. It's not something that I would come up with. It looks like explosion of colors, and I mean, look at it. It looks like explosion of colors. This both women are there, you can see them, but also not. It's kind of abstract-ish. They are hidden in the explosion of colors, in the shapes, but you still can see them. And for some reason, I will show you this part over here, those 2 colors on her arm and this one below her chest. For some reason it's giving me Native American vibes. I really don't know why, especially this thing on her arm. I don't know, I really don't know, but definitely not my style. I mean, not, I love it, but it's not something that I would come up with. But really, I saw it and I knew that I had to have it above my bed in the bedroom. And I did the underpainting with brown tempera. I think it was with tempera, something like 2 years ago, when it was hanging above my bed, like this, in this state. Only the underpainting, a little bit of blue and purple in one corner and the other corner, where is my hand? Over here. And the little shadows, little background in the middle. Last night I was doing the background in the bottom part. I will see if I have energy to not finish it. It won't be finished that soon, but I will see. Maybe I will give it 1 or 2 hours today. It's really beautiful painting. I just fallen in love with it and I had to try it. I don't do this kind of painting, like too many layers and washes of paint, light washes of paint over the paint. I love it when I see it, but I never paint in this way. I've never tried it, especially with oils. I did with acrylic, but I never tried it with oils. I have several thinning mediums that I will be playing with that I've never tried before either. I also have several oils. These are kind of like gel mediums, but I also have oils to thin the paint. And I will probably be trying these washes over the painting, but I will see. I will be definitely playing with it. That's gonna be new technique for me. So I wanted to try it on a painting that I like, with kind of like guidelines, to see whether I'm capable of doing such thing, and also to see whether I'm comfortable making such style. This painting, when it's done, it's definitely going to be only for my personal use. Maybe I will make a video. I will definitely put a video on YouTube, because I am already putting video with the painting on YouTube. but I will not be using it for any commercial use. I will not be selling the painting. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I mean, the painting is done by someone else, and we artists, we take inspiration from other artists, from our everyday life, from items that we see, but also from other artists, and we try and we see how we can incorporate what we learn from them in our own art. That's not stealing, from what I heard on YouTube. But this specific painting that I'm working on, I mean, look at it. Even women and everything, and in the selection of colors, it's no doubt that it's Timothy's work. That's not mine. I mean, I will finish it. I will probably tweak some colors, and it won't be exactly the same, but it will be very much like the original. Therefore, I wouldn't feel comfortable using it for any other than personal use. I wouldn't like anyone else taking my painting and making it their own in a very, very similar way. So I won't do that, but that's probably something I will be working on. I might not do the windows today either. I don't have to vacuum. I did yesterday. Balcony is done. I will fold the laundry that I did yesterday. And that's probably it for today. I don't think I will be cooking. I still have the soup from yesterday. I will probably just, throw some quick pasta on. My family is coming back home today. I am expecting them around 1 p.m. and it's already, I don't see the time, but probably around 11ish. So I have like 2-3 hours to work on that painting, and then probably I will start cleaning up. Probably. I have paints here on the coffee table. There's a huge painting which will probably most likely stay there, because oil paints don't dry that quickly. And since I was doing also the sides of the canvas, these bottom parts of the sides and my finger, where's my finger? Oh my god, this is difficult. This is very difficult. So the bottom part of the canvas as well. Therefore I cannot put it back on the wall. Therefore, really, I cannot put it back on the wall. The wall is white and I would like it to stay white. So we will have to stay like this few days before it goes back to wall, which is gonna be interesting, really interesting. Why do I always take the huge canvas, and why do I always paint on it, especially during the weekend? It doesn't happen often that I'm home alone for the weekend, but I really enjoy those weekends. And I usually work on a huge canvas because when everybody's home, I don't really have that space. I'm afraid that someone will bump it or just slide by it and all clothes will be dirty. So I usually work on huge canvases when I am home alone. But that also means that this will have to stay here for several days, which means that someone will definitely bump into it. Why? I need space. I need my studio. I can't work in the living room for long. I always been working in the living room. Always, actually. I remember in my first apartment, I was working in my bedroom. I had a huge bedroom. It was more like it was 3 by 4 meters. Yes, and I only had a single bed there. So I had enough space to paint and work out and whatever I wanted to do. That was a huge room. Then when I moved, I was working in the living room. And as I remember, in the first apartment in Prague that I had, it was a one-bedroom studio. But it was a huge room, I mean really huge, and I only separated with the furniture between the bed area and the living room area, kind of. So I was working there as well. I only lived in one room and I was still working in it. So always, if it wasn't bedroom, it was always living room. And I'm working like this. I'm trying to think. I've always loved art. I've always painted and drew. Basically since I can remember. I remember being a kid, maybe in a second grade. My mom was always getting me to those art classes, extra art classes in the evening. Also in high school I took art class because I wanted to study architecture, so I was visiting this course when I was already over 30. I took oil painting class because I wanted to always wanted to paint with oils. I only flirted with them, but I never really liked painting with oil because I didn't know how. I remember taking that class, and there was really young boy. He could have been, I don't know, 23 probably. He was an art student and he was leading those courses, and I really liked the way he showed me stuff, and I realized the paint matters, brushes matter, and I've been using this brand ever since that course, and I've fallen in love with oils. This really, after this course, I have fallen in love with them. Yeah, well, I guess that's it for today. Yeah, but what I wanted to say, oh my god, my brain is non-existent today, definitely not working. What I wanted to say is that I've always been painting and drawing and making art, but seriously, since I was 20 years old. Yeah, well, 20 or no, not 20, 21 or 22. My brain just froze. I'm completely stuck on the numbers right now. So, once again, I was around 21, 22 when I made my first painting that I gave to my mom and her husband. That was a gift. Yeah, it was a gift for a birthday. And it's a painting of the two of them being in sync. They are connected, head and feet. They grounded together. They cannot be apart, but still they are kind of like pulling away from each other, both of them, to keep their own space, but still not being able to separate. Just these two people in the painting, they both need their own space, but they still want to stay together, and they are connected. They are really there. The feet, they're like in this kind of shape, with the bodies pulling away, but feet at the bottom connected, meaning that they ground together, which they do. Very important to put roots down, so that's why they are like this. Also had my mom, when she saw it, she was like, so this is a brain's decision, not heart decision? I was like, no, but you need to be touching, in my perception of the painting, you need to be touching with 2 points, not only the grounding one, but also on the top, which doesn't mean that this is, led by brain and hearts are separated. That's not true. But there is always gonna be tension in any relationship, in every relationship, and there will be times when people fight and they don't really want to be with each other, but still they are holding on strong. They won't separate because they are rooting together and they are also flying together. Sometimes you are more like this, but that's not healthy either. Everybody needs their own space. Therefore, the two people are portrayed like this on the painting. So that was my first painting. I mean, painting on the canvas. It wasn't my first sketch or my first drawing or painting on a paper. That was my first painting on a canvas. It's 70 by 140 centimeters or 70 by 160. Something like that. It's pretty huge. They both loved the painting. It's hanging on the wall till today, which was given to them. I'm almost crying saying it out loud, but it was given to them 16 years ago. 16. Which makes me feel so old. Very old. No, I'm not old. I already mentioned it in one video, my first long form video. I'm not gonna say it again. I am not old. I feel strong and I feel young. Anyways, ever since I've been more serious about art, I've made several paintings. Some of them for me, some of them for friends and family. Some were just done so because I wanted to make some art, and I did, and it was sold afterwards. Some were commissions, but mostly in the past, mostly I was painting for someone and to specific space. It was more like, I like your style, I would really like to have your painting in my house. I would either come over or have pictures sent to me, and then I was thinking with the person who ordered the painting what size, what color theme, and then what will be on the painting. Usually I had pretty free hand when it comes to commissions. After we agreed on the size, colors, and the subject, it was done in my style. I was never guided by a customer in very strict way, and I've never had any, like, when I send a picture of painting, like, this is in my opinion done, I've never had any complaints or requests to change something, like, oh, I don't like this, make this go away, or make it more bluish, or nothing like that. So I really had only good experience with commissions. Luckily, it was either because I accepted only those that were given to me, like, I want this, I want it this size, but I want your style, so go ahead and create something that you love. Or because I was simply lucky, I really don't know. And I loved it. I mean, when I was younger, I couldn't paint just so. I don't know, was I not inspired properly? I was always painting either for me, and I was like, oh, this wall needs a painting. I looked around and that's gonna be black and gold, probably 3 smaller or 1 bigger piece, vertical or horizontal or square or whatever. And then I created the painting. It was either for me like this or for someone to their space, specifically to sit on the chosen wall. It was never just like I create something because I have this image in my head and then I have no idea what I will do with the painting. I've always knew where the painting will go, on which wall it will hang, and who will be looking at it, whether it's me or it was for someone else. But recently, I got inspired by my life experiences, and I created my first series of 2 paintings. So I don't know if I can call it series, but I called it Empowerment Series. It's 2 paintings, and I don't have anywhere to hang it. It wasn't done for my wall or for someone else. It was done just by pure emotion that I was going through, and I wanted to put it on canvas, which I did. And then I continued with my Courage series. I'm still working on that one. I think I mentioned it already yesterday. It's a series of 10 paintings. Each is dedicated to different emotion, feeling, or a stage of life. and it all has very specific meaning. It's dedicated to women. Both series are dedicated to women. I love them. I love all of the paintings that I've already finished or I'm working on. But they are, if I had the space, I would probably hang them. Even though I don't think they would really fit my current space, style and color-wise. But I love them. I really, really love them. But I didn't make them for me. I mean, I made them from my own experience. I put my emotion and my perception in them. It was first time, those two series, it was first time for me ever, either not to copy someone, not copy but make master study, or not making a commission, or not making painting for a specific space in my apartment. It was first time just coming out with my naked skin, talking about my emotions and putting them in something visual. I'm really proud of how far I came. I'm proud of me being able to talk about my emotions, to talk about my experience, to put it in visual form. I've shared a little bit about all of those paintings on internet, something on my Instagram, a little here on my YouTube short videos. When someone asks me, I feel pretty confident already. That's a very important word, already, to talk about my experience, to talk about my emotions. But the truth is that I still don't feel very confident just talking about it. Like coming like, hey, this is what happened to me. And listen, that happened to many women, and this is how I feel. This is what it is. I'm not there yet. But I know I want to share my story. I want to share my art. Not for me. If I want to share, I go to therapy. And I talk to my friends that know the backstory. I don't feel very confident talking to strangers about, hey, look, hey, this is what happened. My iPad is scratched. I mean, the case, not the iPad. My brain is really somewhere else today. My ADHD is like jumping up the roof today. Anyways, I want to share everything with the world because I believe that other women, people in general, but women mostly, can benefit from it. I know when I was going through tough time in my life, it was difficult to talk. But once I was able to talk to someone who was going through, or who went in the past through something similar, it was very freeing moment for me that I could lead such discussion with someone, even though I didn't share my own emotions and experience. By listening to someone who was going through similar stuff, I could lead my internal dialogue with me. I would usually sit in front of mirror and talk to myself and pretend that the person in the mirror is someone else, probably my therapist. I remember what a good feeling it was to listen to someone, to be able to hear their story, how it all went, how it resolved, what toll it left in their system. And now when everything is over, I am able to share with people. But thanks to those people who shared their story and their experience, I know that what I am going through is to be expected. It's normal, it's healthy. I will be triggered by many things, probably for the rest of my life. There will be toll on my emotional and nervous system. But I know that's okay. Thanks to those people who shared. I know that's what is to be expected. I know that's fine. I am not broken. I just need to learn how to work with my own emotions and my own triggers. The most important thing is to recognize what are the triggers and how to deal with them. and that's what I want to share with world, with other people interested in this content. So I will most definitely be coming out with probably series of videos where I will be talking about all this stuff. I will be also sharing my art. I will explain my those paintings from the Courage series have very strange names like pain, delusion, strength, what else, endurance, compassion. I will be definitely talking about those paintings, and I will be explaining why I came up with such name delusion, what it meant for me, probably some sharing my own experience and sharing how I came out of it. I talk too much. I talk too slow and I talk too much. I need to get going. I will make myself second cup of tea. I almost spilled it right now. Not tea, coffee. I don't drink tea in the morning. I will make myself second cup of coffee, and I will probably get working on this one, because I'm not gonna be home alone for much longer. Ciao!
This is what my mess looks like. My coffee's gone. I think it's time for lunch. It's already 1 p.m. And this is what I've done so far. I've done this part over here today. I slightly adjusted this part, and that's it. This was done yesterday. This was done yesterday. And these little parts and this behind her back and also those corners, that was done already some time ago, probably 2 years ago. So this is it. Welcome to another day. It's Monday already. My family came back home yesterday afternoon-ish, I think around 2 p.m. somehow. So I didn't vlog anymore, but I was working on this painting. As you can see, yeah. Oh, my hand is shaking. As you can see, I've done pretty much most of the background. I've done most of the background. I especially love that bottom part, this part, then the top pinkish, and this one also. I will see how that works out when I'm fully done. I left out a little piece over here, and on the other side as well there will be like darker line, but most of the background is done. I will do just the little parts, the middle part, and then I will start with the lady on the left, and this one will go next. So I was working on the painting last night pretty late. I think I was painting till 8-ish, 8, some I don't know, around 8 I would say, p.m. of course. So I was just running around the house. I didn't even cook lunch. We had McDonald's. I was very lazy yesterday and tired, so I was only painting, doing some laundry stuff, you know, and spending time with my family. No more vlogging, only in the morning. So that's what I've done this weekend. I'm gonna let it dry, at least semi-dry, before I do the middle part, and then once it's fully dry I will do the ladies. I will definitely keep you updated, but for now I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!